Hello, friends, and welcome back. So, we're here again, and we need to talk a little bit about the news around Starfield. So, recently, within the past few days, I basically seen the same news article rehashed several times by different authors. I'm going to go ahead and boop up a little bit of those titles so we can take a look at them real quick. Oh no, this looks bad. My god, the modding community is in dire straits. Modders are disenchanted with Starfield and they're leaving in droves. Holy cow, what are we going to do? Okay, that's me being silly. But these articles, at no point in time were they even close to a rational thought or any kind of accuracy. As you notice here, they're using modders. My first correction I would with these articles is I would change every one of them to modder, because it's based off of one person, solely one person. So what's the deal with this? So recently, I wasn't even going to report this because I didn't even think it was that significant. It's not significant at all, in my opinion. The reaction to it is significant. I'll report on that. But recently, the lead for the community patch basically stated that he's gotten busy in life and he's feeling disenchanted with Starfield, and he's no longer going to continue working on the community patch. Not a big loss. Personally, I don't play with the community patch. There's no real major fixes that are worth my time and effort of reading through all the fixes that are in that patch. It's not worth it, in my opinion. And two, this is one mod author. That's it. It's one mod author. Three, none of these articles, none of them reached out to the modding community within Starfield. They didn't talk to any Starfield modders. They reported based off of a post they saw in Discord. They didn't read below in the post in the Discord where mod authors volunteered their time to take over the project. But that would be good journalism, of course, to investigate things. We're kind of why would we have good journalism in video games? We have to deal with crap journalism that basically just reports hyperbolic, over the top, clickbaity titles. Honestly, if you're watching this video, do not go to any of those articles. Don't give them the traffic. They don't deserve it. They didn't do any due diligence on this. This is such an insignificant thing, and I'm going to point out exactly why. So on Tuesday, I'm going to be reviewing a new mod coming out. Very excited for it. I can't mention its title yet. But when we get closer, Monday night, I'll probably put up the live stream preemptively and let you guys know the title. I'll put a preview on it. So that's stuff that's coming out this week. And then we have from Kingsgrath on May 20th. This is going to be a faction-sized quest that has new mechanics and a lot of stuff. It actually has several new mechanics, and that's going to be coming out on May 20th. That is Overwatch. So there's another thing that's coming out. It seems to me that a lot of mod authors are not disenchanted with this game, that they are in fact enchanted with this game. We were looking at an outpost that I made with Darkstar that recently came out. This was a massive gameplay overhaul, which overhauled basically all the end game mechanics, making the game playable beyond level 100. This is huge stuff that has been worked on, but we have, three different authors here that call themselves journalists, that are going to report on things that they just really aren't knowledgeable on, nor are they willing to do any kind of investigative journalism to figure out if their opinions are correct, which they're not correct. They're actually very wrong. And personally, I think in all three of those articles, they should remove the S from modders, because that's straight up a factual lie. When you say modders and you're reporting based off the actions of one modder, it should be a modder. I don't need to be explaining basic English skills to a journalist. They should understand how English works. And this is just really a travesty of gaming journalism. Like I kind of like I absolutely hate it. And why do I hate it is because I will see these things repeated within the Starfield community. Oh, modders are disenchanted with the game. They're not producing anything. It's like, why don't you go log on a Tuesday and see how many new creations pop up on a Tuesday? It's usually like 10 or so paid mods, and then, a couple hundred. Where I think on creations we're at 3,600 mods, and then on Nexus there's over 10,000 mods. And in fact, Starfield is the third fastest game to get to 1,000 mods on Nexus, behind the Skyrim remaster and Oblivion. Like, that's just amazing. And those two were remasters. So there was a lot of copy and paste work going on there from older projects that they were just bringing to the remasters. This is just, it's something that, like, really irps the heck out of me, that, like, gaming journalists, which are probably primarily influencing the gaming community, cannot do due diligence and make sure they're accurate in their reporting, or when they're providing an op-ed, it is an actually thought out opinion that they thought about and considered and investigated and then provided to us. No, instead, what they'll do is they'll put op-ed in the URL and then present it to us as though it was fact. And this is just like, it's downright terrible. I positively loathe this kind of journalism. Like, they nowhere in any of the rambling of any of these articles were they even close to a coherent thought. I am dumber for having read it. May God have mercy on their soul. I'm done with this rant. Have a nice night, guys, and enjoy your day.